Aquaman was released in 2018 and was directed by James Wan and was written by these people. That's a lot of people for one movie. Now, really quick before I start the review, I do want to say that I was shocked when I found out that James Wan directed this. Like, you're telling me that the creator of The Conjuring, Insidious, Saw, Malignant, Dead Silence created a superhero movie? Well, that's a surprise. Another thing I want to say is I am not a big fan of superhero movies. Like, aside from the Spider-Man movies, which are the greatest movies ever made, I'm not really a big fan of superhero movies. Like, I didn't really care for Captain America, and I did not like X-Men really at all. So to take this, like, my thoughts with a grain of salt, since, like I said, not a big superhero guy. That being said, here are my thoughts. First of all, this movie has beautiful visual effects. Like, it's the best part of the whole movie, probably. Like most of the shots just underwater look beautiful. They look just fantastic. Like when we see like Atlantis, or we see like the core Earth things. When we go to like Italy, where we see like the fight battle at the end was stunning. It can get to a point where it becomes like a little overcrowded, but those are very minor, and like I can only think of like one or two scenes with that. But the rest is just beautiful. And don't even get me started with the giant, like, kaiju underwater monster that Aquaman rides at the end of the movie. I want you to take a picture of that, frame it, and put it in a museum. I also think the fight scenes are done, like, very well. There's a lot of, like, one-take fight scenes where it's all kind of one shot. And from a technical sense, that's very impressive. And from a viewing extent, that's amazing to look at. Basically all of the fights, pretty much are great and fantastic to look at, and also just kind of really great. Like I said, the visuals in general are just great, and I just love looking at this movie. And the camera work in general is also just really good. Like I said, a lot of one takes, a lot of kind of like tracking shots, and there's also some like shots they use that got some laughs out of me just because a little bit of how funny they are. And I really like that side of the movie, like the more actiony and visually appealing side of the movie. It's like I said, probably my favorite part of the whole movie. And honestly, I think the actors do very well. Specifically, Jason Momoa as like the main actor, the Aquaman. I think he does a great job, and also Willem Dafoe's in it, and he also does a really good job. Um, and that's it. Because, like I said, not a big superhero guy, and besides those, I think this movie just does have like a lot of problems. A lot of them very minor problems, but certain problems I want to mention. Even though I have like 2 dozen minor problems, I'll just mention like a few and just get to the big problems later. So first of all, I think the Kings were defeated like way too easily. Like these people didn't even like point their guns at them. They just kind of like went towards them with the gun still like this, and then they got shot. Like they didn't even try. It didn't really seem that hard to kill them at all. Also, Aquaman seems to be like the only one who has like the power to like control like the minds of animals, kind of. Which I don't know like why the other people couldn't do that, or why he's like just the only one who can do that. Maybe some like special gene got passed on to him. In some scenes, characters will be wearing like clothing, but then like a little bit later after that scene, where we wear different clothing. Even though I have no really idea how they got their clothing. Like they're on like a boat, and like at first they're wearing different clothing, but then when we cut back to them on the boat, she's wearing like the clothing she originally worn. Like how did she like carry that and just didn't bother to put it on while she was on the boat? I don't know how that works. And lastly, for my minor problems, I think that they made Aquaman way too strong at the beginning. Like they see like he is stated as like a very like powerful person. He lit an entire submarine and very easily took out the guards. He was like I think bulletproof. He like barely got hurt by like a sword, and he like easily got off from like an explosive gunshot. But yeah, when we see him fight later, he's taken out by like punches, and it makes him just kind of look weaker than he was at the beginning, and I just didn't like that very much. Now, for my main problems, this guy, basically. Like, I think they made him, like, way too wholesome, or at least, like, way too relatable, or just way too much of a character that has, like, good things about him that makes us kind of want to root for him. Like like he has a father that died, and when he dies, he talks to his father and leaves him, and we feel bad for him because of that. And I don't know why, because I don't want to feel bad for this guy. He's a literal villain. He's like a villain of the. I don't want to feel bad for him. Like I don't want to see him succeed. I shouldn't feel bad for him. I don't want to be like, hey, he's avenging his father. That's sweet, because he's not sweet. He's a villain. He's black licorice. Not intended. And he's also not even the main villain. He's kind of more like a side villain, like a little like side quest you have to do before you get to like the main boss. Like, I don't really know. Like, I would have preferred if he made him like more of like a lifeless person. Like, give him like a like kind of like less of a valid reason to kill him, rather than oh his father died. He wants to avenge his father. No, no, that makes me sympathize with him. And I don't want to do that. He is a bad guy. And my biggest problem with this movie is honestly just kind of like a problem like that you can obviously just kind of forget about. But for me, it boggles me. So these two are supposed to be brothers. How? Like in the intro, like she's like the mother's like washed up ashore. Which, by the way, how did that happen? How did she get washed up ashore? Was she like traveling up seas and she got like hit by a manta ray and she got like flown onto? How did that even happen? I don't understand that really. But forgetting that, since she washed up ashore, she gets like found by this person who's Aquaman's father, and they get lovey, and Aquaman is now born from the mother. And apparently, like this guy is like the older brother to Aquaman. So, like, what? How does that work? Does she like get pregnant with him without being like in love with anyone? Was she like before Aquaman, which is wouldn't make any sense? Was she like was the mother dating another person, and that's actually like her first son? Then she dated another person, but that's stupid because then it would make them cousins, and also wouldn't make any sense because then she was dating this person, the new king, but then she cheated on him for the new person she just found. A landlubber, as they say. Like, it's so stupid. It confuses me so much. I do not understand that, like, whatsoever. But again, that might just be me thinking. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. But it confuses me. As a person who thinks during movies, I just don't. I just confused. Why? And that's it. Well, it's not really it. I have like a lot more things, but like 20 of them are just very minor things, and I don't want to make this like a 20-minute video. So, yeah, that's it. The movie overall, like I do like the movie, mainly for the visual effects, which are stunning. And I do think this is better than other like superhero movies, like Captain America. But I don't think it's like very good. Like I wouldn't like be like I don't love this movie. I don't even think it's great. It's just like it's fine. Like it's okay. I like it. So if I had to give it a score, I'd give it like a 11 out of 20. I don't mind it very much at all. And like I said, I wouldn't mind watching it again, but it could have just been like better. Like logically, like it really feels like it feels like to enjoy this movie, you have to kind of like suspend your disbelief and just kind of like not think about this for a little too long because it wouldn't make any sense and just enjoy it how it is. Turn your brain off when I cannot turn my brain off. I'm constantly a thinker when watching movies. And that's it. Bye, Slap.